What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. It is a beautiful day out here in Las Vegas with a record of 79 days of 106 degrees. Yeah, beautiful. It is a little hot, humid out here. It did rain last night, and I'm in the garage right now doing this because I'm not trying to get swamp ass. It's just not a good day, not a good time for that. But I just want to say, excuse the car. You're going to see in a little bit, it's a little dirty. Aside from all that, I wanted to give you guys a tutorial on modifying your taillights on this model year Mustang. Now, I have not really seen any modified taillights for the 2014 Mustang, 2013 Mustang, I want to say as well. So the only thing I've really seen was the Euro style taillights, and personally, I'm not a fan of those, and I'm not really trying to run those because I really know I'm just going to like them for a couple months at most, maybe. And I haven't really seen too many people like them as well, so I'm assuming they're not really a popular option. But I have seen a lot of people run the OEM style taillights and customize them. And at first, when I was trying to figure this out a couple years ago, I saw people on Instagram that had them. Not a whole bunch of people, but a handful of people. And I was curious, I'm like, how the hell do they do that? Is it like a sequential thing in the taillight, or is it just some chip that I don't know about? I don't know. And so I started DMing these people, I started commenting to them, nobody wanted to give me a reply, and people just kept reading my message until I tried one more person, and I finally got a reply after one day. And so what they told me, they were like, hey, I got one word for you. It's pretty much electrical tape. I'm like, electrical tape? Really? I didn't think of that? I didn't tell them that, but I'm like, I didn't think of that? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, shit, I'm going to try it. And I'm like, that's one of the cheapest mods I think I've ever done to the car. And to be quite frank with you, it actually looks pretty good. You don't even recognize the electrical tape on there. It looks like it came from the factory. I'm not even joking with you. And you get a lot of compliments out of it. And when I remember when I first put it on about 8 months ago, which, by the way, I'm really excited about putting it back on because I've had it off the car for a while when I had a taillight issue. And I ended up having to yank off all the lights and make sure that, or yank off all the tape, excuse me, to make sure the lights work. And you know, I just haven't put it on since. So, like, again, I am like super excited to put it back on. So I haven't put this on in a while. But back to what I was saying, I got a lot of compliments about this, and it did pop out the car much more than what you would originally see on normal Mustang style taillights. So this is be a very quick and simple modification you could do if you even want to consider it a modification. And it literally takes a couple little things to make it happen, and from there, you guys are gonna have yourself some custom taillights, boys. Earlier, I told you guys these taillights are really dirty, so I'm gonna go right ahead and go wipe them off because I want the tape to actually stick good and not fall off when I go to put it on or just later on in the future. So I'm gonna get straight to that right now.
Eventually.
The taillights are all cleaned off, and now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be showing you guys before and after of what the taillights are going to look like, just so you guys get a general idea of what kind of change there was. So here's before. Here I'm going to match it to the other side. So what I'm going to do next is I peeled off some of this, and I'm going to peel off a decent amount and leave a little bit extra up on the top and the bottom, just so I have a little bit extra, because I don't want to run short and I have to peel off the whole piece and throw that away and start over again. So it's always best to give yourself a little bit extra. I have it all lined up, but like I said, I gave myself a little bit extra up on top and the bottom. The best way to do this is either you could push this down with your finger, and if you don't have a finger by chance, you could just use your squeegee and just push down on that. After where you get it to meet your specifications, we're going to be wrapping this top part where we had the extra tape. We're going to peel it off from the body, and we're going to wrap it around this top edge over here, which I'm going to show you guys now. There's a top edge that's pretty flat that goes all the way across the taillight. Then there's like a little 90-degree lift off. We're going to want to cut it where it ends from the flat part to the other flat part that goes straight up. I'm going to lay this flat, get it around this edge, go nice and slow. You want it to lay nice and easy, like everything else. Don't worry, it's going to leave a little bit of creases here and there. You're just going to have to work around it. And once you get it to where it's all nice and flat, If you have a squeegee, use that. If you have a credit card or debit card, doesn't matter which one it is. See if you can get into that crack so it could lay nice and smooth. It looks good on my part over here. So I'm gonna cut this top part for that little angle I was telling you guys about very lightly. I don't wanna end up having to cut into the taillight. So just, if it takes you a couple times to cut through it, you do that, but it's better to cut through the tape than it is to cut through your taillight. And from here, what I'm gonna end up doing is since I finished this one, I'm gonna start these two. I don't think you guys need me to go through all the steps on how to do this. If you guys just want a little quick run again, you're just gonna lay this down, leave a little bit extra on both sides. You wanna lay it down nice and flat. And then from there, you wanna just wrap it around these edges so it, just has a surface to lay on. And then you wanna cut it from that little 90-degree point up on top. And then from the bottom, you just wanna cut a little bit of the end in case you have a little bit too much. Wrap it from under the taillight, then from there you should be good to go. And this could all vary depending on what you're trying to make, but for in this situation and how I'm trying to describe it to you and what I'm doing, this is the route that you would need to take. So the best part of it all, right when you're finished, everything is all said and done, dialed up as you want it to be, and you unlock your car and the lights turn on, you just see the work that you put into it all pay off. In 3, 2, 1. That's exactly the look I was going for. That's the look I ran a couple months ago before I had to take it off, and it looks so good. And I highly recommend for anybody that's wanting to do a new setup, a new style, a new look to their Mustang, their 13, 14 Mustang, do this. It changes the whole appearance of the rear end of the car, and you just can't go wrong with it. And like I said, you don't necessarily have to go with the same look that I was doing. You can go with any look you want. Thank you guys all so much for watching. I highly appreciate it if you guys made it this far in this video. And if you guys enjoyed this video, I know you guys will enjoy the other ones I've made recently down on my YouTube channel. I have Forza drifting ones, I got do-it-yourself ones. I wouldn't do this if it wasn't for you guys, and even though I only got 53 subscribers as of right now, that doesn't bother me one bit. I just enjoy making the videos for you guys. So let me know in the comment section down below what you guys thought of the taillights, and DM me on Instagram if you guys did this same thing I did, or you guys came up with your new idea. I would love to see that. So comment down below anything that you would like to see in the future. I've been planning on also doing a car review where I'm reviewing my friends' cars and my car, and possibly in the future other people's cars, which I would absolutely love doing. What else am I planning on doing? I'm not planning on doing it. I'm hoping you guys do it, but like down below as well if you really enjoyed this video. And I am ready to go inside because it is hot out here. My phone and the GoPro got hot multiple times. If you guys haven't noticed already, the camera and the quality probably changed a couple times on there because I keep switching between the two. And I've already reached Prestige Master of Swamp House at the moment, so it's getting hot out here. I could already feel my phone's getting hot at the moment. So subscribe down below. Thank you guys all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.